As coordinator, he's going to do.
On the calendar, right? We all have.
It's okay, everybody. It's okay. It's just Dave. Dave's not down with the Saints. Be like Dave.
Man, this is gonna take me forever to clean up.
What up, everybody?
Hey!
They just get better and better.
Be like Dave. Well, New Orleans
That
flair.
Dave, not this Dave. Don't be like me.
Dave's the man.
Welcome into Friday's show. It is a big weekend for the Cowboys.
Huge.
It is a big weekend.
Win streak on the line back in Dave's home state.
Hey, hometown. Give me credit. Just saying.
She said the
Okay.
same thing.
Okay.
Hey, Dave's a little feisty today.
I am
He's
feisty.
Getting fired up.
Right,
Big
it's
game.
Friday. I'm
Ready for the
excited.
weekend.
I'm ready to go.
Okay, so tell me, Dave, as we move into the injury report, because yes, that is the news of what is going on here at the Stars. There's some names popping up. How worried are we about, say, let's start with Amari Cooper, who had the aggravated ankle this week?
So it's always scary when you hear the word MRI. I don't think it's a big deal, and I think that because he was back at practice on Thursday, a day after getting the MRI. These guys get MRIs on everything. I think he's going to be fine.
I would too, because, you know, it's under the company dime.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Just make sure you're healthy.
How many
Fully good to
MRIs
go.
did you see during your days, Barry?
I had at least 6 of them.
Woo!
Yeah.
That's insane.
At least
Like
6.
regular people are like,
They're like
oh my God.
$1,000.
Like, I'd rather just have a broken knee forever.
Get some good sleep in there, though.
The guy to watch on Friday is going to be Zach Martin. He missed.
Z-Marts.
Yeah, he missed practice on Thursday.
Oh.
I think it's more precautionary, like maintenance type of stuff. You know, take a day off.
Back
but
issue is never comforting to hear about.
we definitely want to see what he looks like today. Xavier Woods, I know he's back at practice. We'll see if he does enough to be active for this game. I don't know if we're going to know that until the weekend, but I think he should be at practice today.
I just want Coop out there. I
I
want to
think-
hear a Coop chant in the Superdome.
You're going to get your wish, I think, because I did a radio interview, humble brag, this morning. I know. Thank you. Appreciate it. And it was a New Orleans radio station. They were like, so Amari Cooper's out, right? And I was like, no, he's going to be
He'll be
fine.
there.
Wishful
He'll be
thinking.
okay.
Wishful thinking.
So Cowboys defense in the locker room has been talking all about ways that they can prepare for Alvin Kamara. So let's hear more about their mantra for the week, which is tackle, tackle, tackle.
There's no hotter team in football right now than the New Orleans Saints. I think the Cowboys are up for this fight tonight. I really do.
In late November of last season, on the big stage of Thursday Night Football, the Cowboys got the last laugh against the Saints.
18 seconds from the 2-minute warning. Breeze back under pressure. The ball's intercepted. Jordan Lewis at the 22. Jordan Lewis intercepted Drew Brees.
Many players are saying that game and that win was the turning point for this defense.
That game meant a lot to us, you know.
going up against an undefeated team, being able to break their will and show this is a game of toughness. And, you know, you got to have that mentality for 60 minutes straight and to go out and demonstrate that. And, you know, a whole group of guys to go out and demonstrate that, it was big for our team.
It may go down as one of Jordan Lewis's favorite games in his NFL career for obvious reasons.
Just understanding where Coach wants me to be. He gave me opportunity, you know, play some more, and I feel like, you know, I did a pretty good job. So, I mean, it's a new year. We got to understand that, and just got to continue to prepare.
And preparation is key when dealing with an elusive threat like Alvin Kamara.
I mean, he's a guy that can make every cut. He can make every route. He's consistent, and that's just what you see in a player that's had another year to really grow.
He's a fast back. He's somebody you got to control. He's similar to Saquon. Very tough guy to bring down. You got to be smart when you're rushing from the backside or trying to chase down the run. You can't let him loop back across your face. That can hurt us bad, so we just got to focus on bringing him down at the point of contact.
Kamara's speed isn't the only reason he's dangerous. It's his ability to appear anywhere on the field at any given moment.
It's a challenge. It's a challenge. You have to understand, you know, where your help is for sure, and then from there it's giving it all you got. It's going to take every effort, you know, every foot, every grab, every tussle. Whenever you're playing against a great running back.
Key to stopping Kamara? Key to stopping Kamara? Yeah. Hit him. Wrap up, tackle. That's all you can do.
Just when he's out in space, man, you can break so many tackles, and, you know, he's very elusive. His balance is, you know, second to none, honestly. And I feel like one of the premier players in this league, and it's definitely always a challenge when you got him in space and, you know, trying to get him down. So I feel like that's going to be a big challenge for us this year.
And another challenge, Teddy Bridgewater.
This offense has had success for a reason, and they're able to, you know, call plays and do things that, you know, whoever's in there does well. Love for us to just play to our strengths. This past week, we were able to do some things that I'm comfortable doing, and, you know, we had success and we came away with the win.
Only one official start this season, but the Cowboys aren't taking his label of the backup quarterback to heart.
Bridgewater, he's shown that he's a very, you know, capable, you know, passer. You know, he's put up great numbers, Pro Bowl quarterback, stuff like that.
You know, first-round guy out of Louisville, a guy that can make the throws. He can use his feet.
They're playing good football, and they're hot, and we understand that it's going to be a battle. Last year was a physical game, and we expect the same this year.
So, Barry, thoughts on Alvin Kamara and what this Cowboys defense can do to slow him down?
I mean, he's one of the most dynamic running backs in the league right now. I mean, it's tough to bottle him up. I mean, you can't completely stop him, but you just got to hope to contain him. They did a great job of it last year. If they're able to bring that physicality to the game, I think they'll have a good chance.
And you touched on the other challenge in Teddy Bridgewater, and I think it was John Machota yesterday who shared on Twitter that Teddy Bridgewater and Amari Cooper played together in high school. Yep. So that's pretty cool to see. Maybe he'll give him some insider knowledge. Now, granted, your game does change from high school to the professional league.
A little more polished at this level.
Yeah.
I keep saying it. People nitpicking this defense, trying to figure out how good they actually are. They've had some good moments. They've had some bad moments. We'll have a very clear idea when this game is over. Drew Brees or no Drew Brees, like between Kamara, between Michael Thomas, they're going to have to play really well to shut this thing.
This is a good offense, too.
Yeah.
Packers. Eagles. We got the highlights. We're going to look at last night's game. First of all, I just want to hear, before we get into these highlights, are you happy that the Eagles won? Would you have rather the Packers won? I'm kind of fine with this, honestly, to knock off the Packers, who would have been 4-0.
Absolutely, and you're right, Lindsay, because the Cowboys have to face them next week, and it is good to see that they are a beatable team, especially at home at Lambeau, which seems like always the place they will win for sure. They did not last night, but it seemed like Aaron Rodgers was just forcing the ball.
Reverse Lambeau leap there.
He was forcing the pass. I mean, when you're on the goal line, you don't need to pass Aaron Rodgers. That seems like an obvious statement.
Ask Pete Carroll about that.
Yeah. And they ran the same play.
They've got good running backs. Like
Aaron Jones
is a good player. I know Jamal Williams got hurt, but I don't think it really matters. That's it's week 4. People try to act like the division race is going to be decided by Halloween. It's not. It's still, you still want your division rivals to lose, though. Like, it's better when those guys have losses. So, kind of a frustrating game, but...
Barry, what do you think?
I loved it, just the simple fact that I had Howard on my fantasy, so...
There he goes.
All about it.
There's your boy.
I was all about it.
Carson Wentz is my quarterback, so I was still solid for me.
I mean, he got the 3 touchdowns, but, like, if Dak Prescott went 16 of 27 for 160, people would be losing their minds, and that's what Carson Wentz threw for.
Yeah, and I know we don't have this on the show either, but I felt like Philly was for sure an L when I saw pregame with the fan. I'm sure you guys saw on social media who
The
had
Philly fanatic on his belly?
Oh,
I didn't see that.
I tweeted out on Twitter. Check it out.
Shouts out, prayers up to Avonte Maddox. And
man.
kudos to the Eagles. You might not want to admit it, but to make that play like 2 minutes after their teammate was carted off the field,
throwing at the guy who came in for him as well. Here's a look where everybody stands at this moment. Again, I'm not too down right now about the Eagles winning that one.
It's just
Yeah, later I'll probably be eating my words.
I hesitate to say.
No, I'm confident in what you're saying.
I hesitate to say it doesn't matter, but like it's going to balance out. Like the Cowboys aren't going to go undefeated. The Eagles are going to win some games. It's probably going to come down to that series and how they play when they play two times.
They still got to play each other.
Yeah.
Cut that clip for when the Cowboys go undefeated. We'll have Dave saying that they would.
All right.
Dave, what's your Friday feeling? Take us there, buddy.
My Friday feeling, listen, if you've never heard of the band Too Many Zoos, fix that.
What is that?
They're incredible. My guy on the baritone sax, they're like Subway performers who made it big. But this is my jam.
Very big. We all know them so well.
The fact that y'all don't is not my fault. They're superstars. But my guy's playing saxophone. He's dancing. We're going to New Orleans. There's jazz. There's music. It's going to be a fun game. And I'm feeling good. Like my guys.
It's going to be a fun weekend regardless for you.
I mean, but I think the Cowboys have a good shot.
What was the band name again? Zoo?
Too Many Zoos.
Too Many Zoos.
All right. Superstars according to Dave.
Taylor's taste is terrible and she's mad about it. It's fine. Show us your
But
meme.
my taste in memes is fantastic.
There you go.
Because
Shenanigans.
my meme for today's Friday feeling is this. I love the kombucha girl. It's very true. I felt this way all week. Like, okay, no Drew Brees, and then but maybe, and now I don't know. You're telling me about Kamara. But then we have Cooper. So yes, this is exactly how I feel. I keep going back and forth. I was talking to Dave yesterday in the gym while we were getting swole about the fact that I'm just still not feeling 100% confident. It is Sunday Night Football. I just want to see the Cowboys get that 4-0 start.
I feel pretty confident.
Yeah,
in all
me too.
honesty.
Okay, tell us your Friday feeling and why you feel so confident.
Right. Well, I'm confident, like my boy Dave said over here. But my Friday feeling is it's right here. My guy getting off of the golf cart, pulling up the slacks.
You sent this in the group text. I was like, I can't wait till he explains.
I mean, he's all business. I mean, his shirt's off. He has his equipment in his hand. He's ready to take care of business. Those are the boys getting off the bus. No games played. We're in the Superdome. We're getting ready for this action.
This is Barry golfing on Saturday.
This is true. This is true.
Is that a live shot of Tony Romo 2 under at the same time?
Yeah, that's happening right now.
That is happening.
Romo's physique. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, that guy didn't have a shirt on. I'm hoping that the rules.
That guy was built like a sack of laundry, but you know what I mean? I didn't say
My
Romo was.
feeling is a live look at Amari Cooper talking to Dak Prescott before the first drive. Like, let's do this, big fella. We got this. Don't listen to the crowd noise. Just keep it focused right here, baby.
You love a good KD.
I love anything NBA means. Like,
If I'm double
you're
covered, throw it
undefeated.
to me.
You love anything with tea too, and that's clearly tea.
Serve me some tea, David.
Throw it to me. Don't worry that Gallup's not here. Just give me the ball.
Boldies, do you have any tea?
Yeah, I just mentioned it. I think it's a sneaky big deal that Michael Gallup's not part of this game. Marshawn Lattimore is probably going to have a role in covering Cooper. I think Randall Cobb and Devin Smith could be all right, but this is a game where I want to get Tony Pollard involved. And not just as a runner, but a passer. I've got Dak looking for him as a receiver. I've got my man catching 6 balls for 50 yards and a touchdown. Cooper's going to eat. But I think Tony Pollard might be the surprise swing factor in this game. I think he's going to have a big day.
Quick question. Question. Do you think eventually Pollard could take over that third down passing back situation?
I don't think you want to do that I don't think you have to do that all the time because Zeke is so good, but I think they need to find a large role for Tony Pollard and carve out ways to get him the ball every week.
Cool.
All right, well, I'm looking in the backfield as well, David.
Do it.
And I'm going to the Battle of the Bull Rings. Yes, Ezekiel Elliott, you are the better back in this game. Show it to them this weekend with 2 touchdowns. I think we talked about the crowd noise, so you want to get your run game started off strong. Ezekiel Elliott, I see you getting these 2 touchdowns in the end zone, proving once again that you are the better back. In the 2018 matchup, Ezekiel Elliott was the only one who scored a touchdown that day on a receiving pass, might I add.
Screen pass, yeah.
Yes, so I like to see you 21 out there showing them what's up. You are the 90 million running back. prove it this weekend.
I like it.
I like it.
Teddy's
Very
physique.
bold.
I don't think a Cowboys fan would agree with anyone more than you or Boldy, though.
Oh yeah, my
It
Boldy
needs to
right
happen.
here, it has to happen. I mean, we've been close these couple weeks, but my Boldy it's got to be a defensive interception. First of the season. We were close in Washington with 2 dropped pick sixes in my mind.
Stop it.
We forced a couple turnovers last week against Miami, but I'm looking for that first interception of the year. Hopefully the GOAT Jeff Heath can bring it in, but anybody can get it. I hope it happens.
It would be great if Xavier Woods played in this game for that.
Chris Richard
This is
kind
true.
of called it out yesterday.
X, you gotta catch it.
Somebody asked him, like, which one was this one that sticks out in your mind that should have been a pick? He was like, Xavier, love you, but it was that one.
Gotta bring that one in next time, buddy.
My Boldy, Jason Garrett has said it time and time again this week, the way to shut them up is to execute. And I think Jalen Smith might do a repeat of last year when he met Alvin Kamara right on the sideline, almost knocked the guy out. Kamara did not want to come back in after
One of
that
the
play.
hardest hits I've ever seen.
One of the hardest hits I saw last year, but this year he forces a fumble, changes momentum in the Mercedes-Benz Superdome, and I don't know, maybe we'll get a pick too, Barry.
Now this is the battle of the dreads, better dreads. Who has it? And I'm going to put money on Jalen for this one.
Yeah, Jalen.
Jalen's got the 54 beads. That's a nice
solid
touch.
look.
Those little puka shells.
Yes.
Minor flex, like embracing
sauce.
the predator
Detail.
thing, maybe a little bit.
You
Yeah.
do some sauce in there on that one.
So we picked 4 wins just now, didn't we? Like,
I think we did.
I think so.
Honestly, what reason do we have to not pick a win at this point?
is true.
I think
right?
it's going to be stressful, but I
Yes.
think the Cowboys are going to win. That's there's a bold prediction.
Cowboys
win.
4-0 when we come back here on Monday after Dave gets in round 2, 3.
Yeah, Monday later than the.
Oh wait, Monday I think we're going at 10:30,
Thank
folks.
we get to sleep in a
I
little bit?
believe we are doing our show at 10:30. Check our
Thank
Twitter.
the Lord.
Check our Twitter to be sure about that. Thank you, Derek Eagleton. We love you, boss. We'll see you guys
appreciate
Monday
it.
after the Cowboys are 4-0.
On Cover 4.